One of the most dominant women in WWE history.
Physically unparalleled in the women's division, Nia Jax has imposed her will on everyone that stepped in the ring as opposition.
An incredible pedigree for success for Nia Jax.
And introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Product of the Hart family dungeon, carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment. Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
Yeah, the daughter of Jim the Animal Neidhart, the niece of WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart.
Got the power of her father and the finesse of her uncle. Maybe the most respected superstar in the entire women's division.
It's time for some mayhem.
And introducing the challenger from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott has said all along, if I was in the business of pleasing people, I wouldn't be here. I'll do things the way that I want to do them.
Ruby carved her own path in the world, and she's right where she belongs on WWE television.
It's all about DIY for Ruby Riott.
Do it yourself. Take what you can, give nothing back.
Welcome to Raw with the Empress of Tomorrow.
And introducing the champion from Osaka, Japan, the Raw Women's Champion, Asuka.
Her dominance, her unique appearance, and her unmistakable aura have all made Asuka one of the top competitors in the entire women's division. You know, I will never forget the first time I saw Asuka enter the NXT arena. She had so much buzz surrounding her debut, and I think it's safe to say Asuka has certainly lived up to her reputation.
One of the most dominant female superstars ever in WWE.
Well, anytime Nia Jax and Asuka face off, it's the old adage in WWE of the irresistible force meets the immovable object.
And Nia claims to be the only woman in the locker room that doesn't fear Asuka. And I don't know if that's courage or ignorance.
Probably seeing double after that one.
Backdrop suplex. I see where she's going with this.
She better stay right where she is.
Nailed it. A striking blow.
The slam! We can also see a fatal four-way tag team match, which means 16 superstars are participating, and one from each team is in the ring at the same time. Similar to a fatal four-way with one very interesting twist. A superstar can be tagged in or out by any other legal man in the ring, not just your tag team partner.
Boom, what impact! Byron, earlier you brought up the 16 superstar four-way elimination tag team match. It goes without saying that the match is quite the scene before the bell even rings. Something else I'd like to include is that in the fatal four-way tag team elimination format, once a superstar gets eliminated, their tag team partner is eliminated as well.
That's right, Michael. Once a superstar is eliminated, their partner is also done for the night. With this much humanity in the ring at one time, it's quite possible that the match will break down into pure chaos. And before you know it, there are bodies literally flying everywhere. And remember, no countouts, no disqualifications.
Ruby Riott is not interested in red carpets, auditioning for Total Divas, and making personal appearances. This is a cold-hearted individual who wants to take down the entire system in sports entertainment.
You just don't appreciate an entrepreneurial spirit, Cole. Ruby Riott embodies the punk rock ethos of do-it-yourself. She'll do whatever it takes to make it to the top.
Really targeting the back on that one. Guys, touching on Ruby Riott's punk rock mentality, this is a woman whose goal is to cause a riot. The entire women's division has been on edge since the Riot Squad exploded onto the scene. No one is safe.
WWE superstars need to realize that as long as Ruby Riott's competing, they're walking on dangerous ground, Saxton. And if someone gets in her way, they're getting stepped on.
Nia Jax, the irresistible force, is in action here. As her name implies, she's a tough competitor to overcome. Any ideas of how an opponent can prepare for Nia?
I'd say it's nearly impossible to take down Nia, but the few times Jax has lost has been due to competition with serious submission skills. We've seen arm bars and sleeper holds make the few dents in Nia's otherwise impressive records.
Going back to the discussion of submission holds succeeding against Nia Jax, Bayley used a sleeper hold to retain the NXT Women's Championship, and Asuka locked in an armbar for 2 whole minutes to beat Nia on Raw. And then there's Ronda Rousey, who skillfully used her variety of submissions against the irresistible force.
Yeah, but we're talking about Ronda Rousey, Bayley, and Asuka here. 3 of the most skilled competitors in WWE history. Getting close enough to Nia to even clinch in a submission is a tall feat, since Jax will likely destroy you the moment you're within arm's reach. All right, listen up, morons. Especially you, Byron. A tables, ladders, and chairs match, commonly known as a TLC match, originated thanks to 3 of the greatest tag teams of all time. I'm talking about the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. You got the tables for the Dudleys, the ladders for the Hardys, and the chairs for E&C.
Keep your eye on this one.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Corey, you spoke about the TLC match. It is interesting to note that the TLC match was created because of the incredible triangle ladder match the Dudley Boys had against the Hardys and Edge and Christian for the WWE Tag Team titles at WrestleMania 2000. And that was just the beginning.
You got that right, Michael. There was incredible history between those 3 teams. Each duo put it all on the line so they could be WWE Tag Team Champions. Even though the wild matches between them had TLC elements in them, the first official TLC match sanctioned by WWE took place at SummerSlam 2000.
TLC matches became so popular that WWE established a separate special event named after the match. In 2013, WWE once again made history. This was history that was 50 years in the making. The Viper, Randy Orton, was WWE Champion. John Cena was the World Heavyweight Champion. The winner would leave as WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Corey, you mentioned this earlier, but it bears repeating. The match had incredible historical significance. The World Heavyweight Championship dates back to the early 1900s. The WWE Championship dates back to 1963. In the first
Great power. Boom.
Oh, my Lord.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
Dropped like a bad habit.
And she turns it around on her.
Great agility.
When I talk about fatal four-way matches, I always think back to the classic battle at Backlash 2007 between Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Randy Orton, and the Rated R superstar Edge. The action was so fast and furious from the get-go, it served as a prime example of why a superstar needs eyes in the back of their head in a fatal four-way match.
Down to the floor. The 2016 TLC match was the 19th in history, and it would not be for the faint of heart. There was no way to predict which superstar was going to incapacitate his opponent first to climb up the ladder. AJ Styles showed he was more than comfortable battling in TLC's environment of twisted, unforgiving steel and solid wood.
Both men had bad intentions, as displayed by AJ Styles when he executed a springboard 450 splash out to the floor that put Ambrose through a table. That wasn't enough to put Ambrose away, but James Ellsworth pushed Ambrose off the ladder, out of the ring, and through a table. That's how AJ Styles retained his championship. It may look like this match is over right now, but let me assure you, climbing that ladder at this point is no easy task.
Devastating elbow.
Now things are beginning to not look good for Natalya, folks. I'm not so sure the challenger will be able to bounce back from this, guys.
She's clearly overwhelmed by this fatal four-way atmosphere, guys, and you can't really blame her given who she's in the ring here with tonight.
Given what they've shown us here tonight, it's a shame that one of these women will have to walk away on the losing end of this one.
Oh, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Oh man, the champ looks absolutely out of it right now.
Here we go with Natalya.
Ooh, what impact. Big reversal for her there.
And Asuka was able to get out of the way there. Oh man, she's rolling now.
Nia Jax able to avoid damage there.
All right, it doesn't get much more elementary than this. The only thing left here to do is climb the ladder and win this match. Even this superstar can do that.
Well, this will damage your back.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
Look out. There she goes. Look out. There she goes.
She's got the skill and the stamina to really do some damage here.
Attack to the midsection. Beautiful technique. Asuka with a kick downstairs.
He's not done.
With a running hip attack.
So much for crowning a new champion tonight. This is exactly what Asuka was waiting.
Bang!
Riot kick.
What a comeback.
Oh, look. Vicious strike. Oh, and here she goes. I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so physical.
Harsh impact.
Look at her go.
Oh, and she drops hard.
Things are looking pretty good for her now.
Whoa, the ladder hits.
Jeez, that's gotta hurt.
These superstars still look fairly fresh to me, which means we may want to settle in. This one may go the long haul.
Nia Jax comes up big with that victory.
Let's look back on the action from the last match.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. Wow, I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here is your winner, and the new Raw Women's Champion, Nia Jax.